So Grand Rising, everybody. Thank y'all for jumping on. Whoever sees this and wherever you see this, do me a favor, drop your city and state. Like the video on whichever platform you're on. If you like what we talk about, share the video on whichever platform you're on. And do us a favor. If you're on Hustle Talk right now, that's TikTok, then make sure you go over to our Facebook and our YouTube. You can find us at The Blank Spot. Go to our YouTube and our Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you like our YouTube, subscribe to it. Also, like our Facebook, and then go to our Instagram as well, which is also The Blank Spot. We won't be advertising and answering a lot of questions on TikTok, but we use this platform just to get information. While we're here, if I see a question, I will answer it. But we don't do a lot of Q&A on TikTok anymore. It's just there. So we got a lot of customers that we attract. Most of the customers that we attract are new to crafting or new to making things. So, if that's you and you're brand new, welcome to the live. Drop your city and state once again. Introduce yourself. Let us know you're tuning in from. Hey, out of Maryland. We are broadcasting from just outside of Columbia, South Carolina, a little town called Casey, South Carolina. Who are we? We are the Blanks Spot. That's THEBLANKSSPOT. Let me go get my signs. I always forget something, y'all. And I got to plug up the phone real quick. Thought I was ready with everything, but I was not. So I apologize. All right. That way I don't run out of battery. But this is our company. The Blanks Spot. Sorry about the backwards view Instagram. Can't do anything about it just yet. But it's THEBLANKSSPOT. That's our website. And that is the name of our company. If you are looking for sublimation blanks, supplies, t-shirt transfers, that's what we do, and that's who we are. We are a t-shirt, sublimation t-shirt and transfer supply company. We're located just outside of Columbia. John, Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on. And anybody else that I missed, Paulette, Grand Rising, Paula, Grand Rising, Miss Nene, Grand Rising, thank y'all, appreciate it. So you're going to have to go to our website to find out any of our prices. Go to our website. If you go to this website, on the front page, you'll see where it says custom sublimation prints. There you'll see several different types of gang sheets. We have 5 different types of gang sheets. You choose your gang sheet, and then you make your decision, okay? So I'm going to stick to the script. If anybody asks about prices, don't be alarmed. I am going to refer you to our website for a couple of reasons. One, I don't like discussing prices on live because prices change. Also, another reason I don't like discussing prices on live because I want you to go to the website because you're going to see something else you want. Aquisha, how you doing? Latrice, how you doing? I'm gonna get with you after the live, Latrice, to answer your questions and address what we talked about last week too as well. So we got fans, y'all. The fans have come in, and I'm gonna be packing some orders. Okay, gonna be packing some orders. If that means that if you place the order for a buy-in, we're gonna be packing out some of those orders. I'm not sure if all of the fans came in, but some of them did come in early. So we got people who purchased fans via the buy-in as far back as March the 29th. And I think my wife said that they were going to be ready to be shipped by the 15th. Well, we're a week early. Okay, we're a week early. So here's some fans. As a matter of fact, we got 10 more. We got a total of 10 boxes, 10 cases of fans. Some of them are colored fans, so that makes about 1,000, 1,200 or so, 1,000, 1,200 so fans, something like that we have that we're gonna be pushing out. So, if you did purchase fans via the buy-in, then some of those orders are gonna be put out today, and you'll see I got my whole stack of people who ordered from us during the buy-in. So I'm gonna be packing these orders right now. But I'm going to be talking about some things about our business, so people can kind of understand what it is that we do and what type of business model we have. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? It's never the people who should be on here. It's never the people that should be on the live that's listening to the live. It's always going to be new people. It's never the people who really had a comment or concern or had something to say about our business practices that's going to be on these lives. It's always somebody who probably still needs to hear it, but the person that really I wanted to address, they're never going to be here. I want y'all to understand something. The Blanks Spot does not teach classes. I'll say that again. We don't teach classes. Not because we feel like we're too good or that we feel like we're better than anybody else, but we're not crafters. And teaching classes is not our business model. We started off teaching classes and trying to offer classes, but it wasn't received too well. So we decided to work on our business and build our business. So we do not teach classes. So for anybody who's looking for classes, online or otherwise, you're going to have to overlook the Blank Spot because that's not our business model. For anybody who's teaching classes, we're not like the Drop Shipping University. We're not like HS Ink 365. We're not like Blanks Galore. And you can go back and tell all those companies that I said that because I'm not speaking negatively about them. If that's what you want to do and that's your business model, that's what you do. They do that. If you want to follow those guys and get the classes, get updates on the latest business opportunities, learn how to do things in your business, or if you're looking for private label stuff, or you're looking how to build a business the right way, then you can go and check out some of them companies. Okay, I know HS 365. She teaches a lot of design. She teaches business building, both front end and back end. So I recommend that you connect with her. But we're not like the other business models. We don't teach classes, and that's not, like I said, that's not to say anything negative about them, but that's just to let you know that that's not where we're at. Saying that, you're going to be asking in the future. It may be you. It may be somebody else who sees this live. You may ask, hey, where did you get that from? How do you do this and how do you do that? Well, another thing that we don't do, since that's not our business model, we don't sell or share our vendors' information. A lot of people have been wanting to know how can they get fans in bulk or in wholesale. We currently have a buy-in going on right now, so you can get the fans for a lower price. But if you truly want to get your fans at the lowest price possible, I recommend that you go do like we did and find you a vendor. Okay. Now, a couple of those people that I called out, a couple of those companies that I called out, they may be teaching you how to find a vendor. We're not. Once again, that's not our business model. And there's going to be some people who don't agree with it, and that's okay. We're cool with that. We realized a long time ago that not everybody's our customer. But I want you guys to think about something. I want you to think about this. The crafting community, as I understand it and as I see it, has made it very normal to share everything that they do. We ain't crafting. We're building a business. And if that's something that somebody can't understand, then that's not our problem. We understand that, once again, that you just may not be our customer, and we're okay with it. We've actually come to terms with that. But please, do your best to understand what we do. We are suppliers, okay? We supply sublimation blanks. We supply t-shirt transfers. We supply things and keep them in large quantities so we can resell them to our customers, okay? So I want y'all to understand that. Now, as I pack these fans, there's going to be some people that have some questions. We did create a Canva. We did create a Canva template so you can actually design your own fans, because a lot of people want to have their own designs, and there's nothing wrong with that. We did create a template. That Canva template, in order to use that Canva template, you got to have Canva, okay? The other thing is, if you decide to purchase a design from us, you're purchasing an actual design. You're not going to purchase a digital design, because we don't sell digital designs. So that means that you're going to purchase a tangible product, something that you can hold in your hand, that you can actually get. So you're not going to be able to purchase templates from us, or digital designs from us, where you can just drop it in there and you can manipulate it and put your own spin on it. We're not doing that. That's not our business model either. Now you're probably saying there's a lot of stuff you don't do what is it that you do? We sell blanks. We sell blanks, and we also have created an opportunity to sell finished products to our customers. We realize that there's a demand. There's a huge demand for blanks. There's a huge demand for blanks. The huge demand for blanks comes from people not wanting to or not willing to do their own homework, or should I say homework or research? Should I say homework? Yeah, homework. To do the work that's required to find your own vendors. There's not a lot of people that's willing to take that risk. We've taken the risks to go out there and find those vendors. And when we take that risk, we deserve a certain type of reward. So if you're willing to take that risk, by all means, go ahead, do your homework, do your due diligence, go find you some vendors, and then you can do, what we're doing. All right, give me 1 second. Yeah, then you can do what we're doing. But if you're looking for us to teach you how to do it, or if you're saying, hey, where'd you get your stuff from? How'd you purchase your stuff? Hard work, diligence, dedication. That's how we purchase. We did research. My wife did research. She does research all the time. What happens is, and this is the issue with a lot of people, what happens is a lot of people are not willing to take that step to look for those vendors and spend that money that's required to get the right outcome. Or to get the best results, should I say. I think that might be better, to get the best results. Because what's happening is you're running into a lot of people who will teach you how to do certain things, and that's their business model. And then when you see somebody like the blank spot, you're trying to categorize us into that same area. That's not what we do. Let's see. Came across your video a few weeks ago, but I can follow the information you share, so I'm back. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming back. Once again, we sell. We are sellers. That's what we do. If you're interested in purchasing from us, if you want to buy in larger quantities but don't want to pay the price that we're offering, then I recommend that you find a vendor. I recommend you do your due diligence and find a vendor. It's not hard to find a vendor, but it's more than just, hey, I found a vendor, now I'm ready to buy. One thing I will tell you, especially if you're new to this, and are you looking to go to the other side as being a supplier or having some type of store, I will tell you this. Y'all want to be careful of the vendors that you get from these places who are freely sharing vendors. Just because the vendor that they're sharing is working out for them, that doesn't mean that vendor is going to work out for you. You need money. You need money to buy. It's more than just saying, hey, I got a vendors list. Now you got to do the real work. The real work is actually buying the samples. And most people don't want to do that. So even if I go to someone who's doing grave blankets, for example, if I go to someone who's doing banners, for example, they may give me some information, but I'm still going to do my due diligence and get those samples, because that vendor may be having a bad day. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. So that's something to think about. So as we pack these orders, man, we got one out of St. Martinville, Louisiana, man, that we packing right now. She bought 10 fans from the buy-in. She got 10 fans from the buy-in. And like I said, we were supposed to be fulfilling these orders. We're supposed to be fulfilling these orders on the 15th. But the fans came in early. And I love that, because my wife has she's built such a great rapport with her vendors, to where now after 7 years of dealing with vendors, she has built such a rapport with vendors to where they know that she's coming back. They know that she's serious, and they'll get her products out fast. So I like that. I like that, man. But we got I'm not gonna call her name out. Well, I'm gonna call her first name, Marilyn. Marilyn out of St. Martinsville. That's who we got. Order 14555. That's who I'm packing right now. She ordered 10. So I'm excited for her because she gets her order earlier than expected. Earlier than expected, and I like that. The next one we got Angelina. Angelina's local. Her order is 14,577 or 557, excuse me, and she ordered 13 fans, and that's a lot. Or 13 fans. So she's local. So if anybody wants to know if you're local and you want to know, do we offer pickup? We no longer offer pickup. We no longer offer pickup for blanks, but if you order some custom items from us and you local, then you can get pickup. And I don't mean custom transfers. I'm talking about if you order something from our custom website, then you can actually pick that up. But other than that, we no longer offer pickup. Any questions out there? Nobody? Y'all just watching. Make sure y'all like the video, share the video. Like I said, we packing orders. I don't really have a lot to say about crafting. I'm on here to let y'all know that we got these fans. Stop. And we're ready to go. So anybody looking for fans, blank fans, we have colored fans as well. Oh, it's quiet out there. Hey, Miss Snoop, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. All right. All right, we got Latricia. Latricia's out of Concord, North Carolina. She got 10 fans. We're gonna make this fun, man. I'm glad that I'm able to fulfill their orders. So we run into a lot of different types of personalities, especially posting on social media. We have a lot of colorful comments that come out of our posts. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, if you're on Facebook and YouTube and you see something you like, or if you see something you don't like, please stop by and comment. Share your likes and your dislikes, because that's only gonna help us to get paid even more money. Let me see. You want to order buy-ins, you got to go to the website. If you go to the website, you'll actually see it on the front page. You're gonna click the part that says fans. And then from there, Paulette, all you got to do is read. Because my wife made it very clear on how to actually purchase the buy-in. Okay? So go to the website. On the front page, click fans. And you'll be able to see that. Yeah, we have a lot of colorful comments, man, on social media. So this Latricia, order 14559. So we don't care if you don't like it. We don't care if you like it. But just comment on it, because we monetize and people don't realize nasty comments, kind comments, we welcome all of them. We welcome them all. So my wife, she'll be finishing up the orders here in a minute, because we kind of double team it. So usually I'm over there printing, but I want to come out here and spend a little time and show y'all that we got the fans in. and that we're gonna be packing your orders. This is Wilhelmina out of Decatur, Georgia. I don't know if she's watching or not, but Wilhelmina, your order's getting packed. She ordered 14 things. She ordered 14 things. If you're looking for transfers, if you're looking for fan transfers, because there's a lot of people out there with small format printers, y'all, and y'all probably following a lot. Well, I ain't gonna say probably. A lot of y'all are following people who are showing y'all how to do it yourself. They showing y'all how to take that 8.5-inch wide paper, and they're showing you how to splice that thing together, and slice it together, and do it yourself. They've convinced you of a couple of things. One, they probably convinced you that you're saving money by doing it. But these are some of the people who are not just doing it themselves, but these are some of the people who are doing it themselves and wanting to sell it or resell these items. If you're looking to resell fans and you want to make it cost effective and you want to make it a little quicker, go ahead and go to our website, theblankspot.com, and make a purchase. We have several pre-designed fan transfers, and we also have the ability to upload and order a gang sheet. So you can order from us. You can order your own transfers, however you want to do it. I've seen some interesting designs come through. So you can order your own transfers, your own designs, upload those, or you can actually order what we have. Your choice. Type a number 1 in the comments if it's your first time here. Are the blank sublimation Clack Fans sold out? I'm not sure. I'm on live right now. Can you go to the website? When you went to the website, did it say they were sold out? When you went to the website, did it say they were sold out? Octavius, Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on. Yours arrived today, Trisha? That's what I'm talking about. Come on, get them. Yeah, you got to go to the website. I'm not sure. I haven't checked in this morning. My wife may have checked in, but she's in the office. But go to the website to see if they're there. I'm not sure. Karen out of Lyndhurst, Ohio. Karen out of Lyndhurst, Ohio. Where you at? I'm actually looking for blank fans. That's how I ran across your page. Well, we here, Proud Mama 5. We're here. Go to the website. Check us out. Go to the website. Check us out. Welcome to all the number ones. If you are a number one, you just now finding us, you just now joining us, drop your city and your state. As a matter of fact, everyone, if you have not done so, introduce yourself by dropping your city and your state. Let us know where you're tuning in from. This is the blank spot. We are broadcasting just outside of Columbia, South Carolina, which means that we're on the East Coast. So now you know where your products are going to be getting shipped from. Butter Pecan, thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for the order. I appreciate it. So this is Karen from Lyndhurst, Ohio. Order number 14562. She ordered 10. So for the buy-in, the minimum purchase for the buy-in is 10. You got to purchase a minimum of 10 to get them at that price. Thank you there, Snoop. I appreciate it. We got Elgin, Illinois. All right. That's what's up. And I want to ask y'all a question. Drop a number 2. Drop a number 2 in the comments. Drop a number 2 in the comments. Absolutely. Drop a number 2 in the comments if you do not understand what a buy-in is. Drop a number 2 in the comments if you do not understand what a buy-in is. Next up, we have Melissa out of Griffin, Georgia. Order 14,563. I don't know if y'all can tell, but we're going in order. We're not skipping. I think I got some over there I had to skip because I got some transfers over there. But I got them done. All these are going out today. All these are going out today. Drop a number 2 in the comments if you do not understand what a buy-in is. Okay, simply put, a buy-in is giving you the opportunity, us as suppliers, giving you, the buyers, an opportunity to purchase a certain quantity, a minimum amount. You can buy as many as you want, but a minimum amount to get them at a certain price. For example, our buy-in is a minimum of 10. At 10, you can get them for a certain price. I won't ask you what the price is, but it's going to be lower than the actual retail price. That gives you an opportunity to save money. So, for example, if we're selling these fans for $8 and we do a buy-in for $4, then that means you got to have your money together so you can take advantage of the buy-in. That's just an example, okay? That's just an example. So this is Melissa out of Griffin, Georgia. 563. That's 14,563. Is that clear to everybody who didn't understand what a buy-in is? Y for yes, N for no, if that's clear. Y for yes, N for no. What are our sales? We don't have any sales right now. I mean, pretty much if you think about it, for the price that we're offering, everything's a great price. But you can actually look at the buy-in as a sale. Tawana, thanks for coming out. Chicago. You can look at that buy-in as a sale, actually. So if you don't see the website, you still got to leave the live to get on. You guys can go to the information up top. It is in the information up top, okay? But it is the blanks spot with 2 S's.com. So the buy-in could really benefit you. Creations Kingdom, Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on out of Detroit. The buy-in can really benefit you, especially if you have the money to take advantage of it. I think the problem is a lot of people don't have that opportunity to do so. So the buy-in gives you the opportunity to buy it at a lower price while we are still able to make some type of profit. Because remember, we purchased this from a vendor. So the minimum quantity is 10. So you can get 10 fans for a really good price if you're willing to wait for them. Because now the other thing is the buy-in is not going to guarantee that you're going to get them today. You may get them 2 weeks from now. So case in point, when my wife introduced this buy-in, she put it out there. She said, hey, we put it all over our all of our Facebook, our website, everything. Said, hey, listen, if you want to participate in this buy-in, you pay for it now, and you're going to get access to it in 2 weeks. Okay? that gives us an opportunity. It gives us an opportunity to make sure we got as many ordered already, but we can actually start fulfilling the orders. So now that was 1 week ago, probably about 8 days ago, something like that. So now I'm still on March 29th. I'm still on March 29th, but we're now fulfilling the buy-in orders. And it didn't take until the 15th. It didn't take until the 15th. So this is Melissa out of Griffin, Georgia. Did I do that right? I gotta put her thing in here. Oh, we got another one. My bad. I gotta keep up with this. My wife's gonna double check anyway, but I don't want to make work harder for her. So this next one is gonna be Phyllis out of Hartsville, South Carolina. Phyllis out of Hartsville, South Carolina. Order number 14570. Phyllis out of Hartsville, South Carolina. So yeah, you got to be mindful that if you make a purchase for a buy-in, it's not guaranteed that you're going to get it right away. That's the whole purpose of getting it at that lower price. Let's see. Thanks, Proud Mom. We're going to be putting some more in. We have fans in stock. However, we have to control what we put out. I want y'all to understand this as well. This may not come across as clearly for a lot of people, but for us, we can put 2,000 fans on the website, but we still have to be able to monitor the fans. We still have to be able to pack the fans. We still have to be able to get them to the post office. So we want to control our output as well. This is different from what a lot of people are doing. A lot of people, you may be in the process of making, 5, 10, maybe 15 fans, and that may look a little different from what we're doing, as we're selling literally thousands of fans, and not just fans, but we're selling thousands of items. So it looks a little different. So we didn't go viral, but we still having a viral moment. So if y'all just jumping on, St. Martinville, Louisiana, is that's not your order that I just packed? Because I just packed somebody from St. Martinville. Anyway, but as y'all look at us and see what we're doing, you kind of get an idea or an understanding of what's going on. We're a small business, y'all, or a smaller business, and we still have to keep up. We still got to keep up. Got to get some boxes because we got some big orders. Hey, D. I'm coming your way. see. So somebody ordered 35 fans through the buy-in. It's another thing, man. We gotta make sure we keeping enough packing material to actually do this. So don't fall short. Because the last thing we need is to have somebody order and we can't fulfill the order because we ain't got the right box. Stay blessed as well. You're welcome. Thank you. Questions or comments, man. If you're looking for durable fans, you want to make them yourself. You're looking for durable fans, you want to make them yourself. Go and visit our website, theblankspot.com. So this is for Iva out of Lithonia, Georgia. And she ordered 35. These are some new boxes we just got in, man. And I'm sure I can put more in here. I'm gonna show y'all what 35 look like crammed into here. That's 35 fans. That's 35 fans, man. So we got a lot of new customers that have never shopped with us before, but they're taking a chance on us that we're going to do the right thing and that we got good quality products. So this is Iva out of Lithonia, Georgia, order number 14575. Iva, your order's getting packed. It's going out today. I'm just as excited, man. I'm just as excited because we can get this stuff off of our books as well. Type a number 3 in the comments if you have never shopped with us. What you thinking about it? 3. I've never shopped with the Blank Spot, but I'm thinking about it. I know there's going to be some 3s pop up. Nobody? Y'all don't want to play? That's all right. I'm going to keep packing. So I know if we got new customers on here, I know some people that never shopped with us before. So we got blank fans. These are plastic ribs. Available on our website. I'm currently packing the buy-in orders. These have priority. This is Carlene. Carlene out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Carlene out of Philly. So if you've never shopped with us and you like what you see, do yourself a favor and hit our website. Because we have more than fans. We have way more than fans, guys. We are a sublimation blanks and t-shirt transfer supply company. So we don't just sell Clack Fans. That's just one of the newest products that we have. We also sell sublimation gang sheets and individual transfers that's already ready to go. If you got custom gang sheets that you want to put together, we sell those as well. So this is Carlene. Carlene out of Philadelphia. Order number 577. Oh yeah, man. Getting these orders out. Yeah, we're not like a lot of other sites, man. Yeah, they can be whatever you want. Boots on the ground, boots in the air. If that's what they call them, I don't know. That's what they are. All right, Paulette, I appreciate it. So these fans, for us, have been a gateway for a lot of new customers because they come on, they've seen other things that we have. You may be doing crafting, you may be making t-shirts, you may be doing sublimation. You saw what we had, it's like, man, they got a lot more stuff than that. This is Myrna. I'm sorry, Myrna. Myrna is out of Stone Mountain, Georgia. Myrna is out of Stone Mountain, Georgia. She ordered 10. 14,578. Myrna out of Stone Mountain, Georgia. That's a great thing about social media, man. It connects you to a lot of people. Peggy out of Fort Worth. I know Peggy probably waiting on her stuff. She got a long trip to go. You love sublimation? Me too. I've come to love it. That's my wife's thing. The fabric is like nylon. The fabric is like nylon. So if you want to make a comparison, think about those little nylon backpacks that we get sometimes. It's very sturdy. Of course, we've done several of these. And to that question, John, they are putting your types of designs on there as well. I don't know how they're doing it or where they're putting them. Maybe they're doing it on the Clack Fans, but I haven't tried it because I don't sell it. But they're using alternative design or transfers. Demetrius, what's going on? Rand Rising. Drop y'all city and state if you haven't done so. This is the blank spot coming out of just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. Peggy out of Fort Worth, Texas. Order 14,580. Order 14,580. Maybe they're doing it with logos, John. I'm not sure. Or doing it for logos. But that's what I heard. We got next. We got Debbie out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Debbie ordered 25. I don't think I'm gonna be able to roll 25 up in here. Let me see if I can. So Debbie ordered 25. Just so y'all know, man, I just went through one case, and one case is 100. So I just went through one case of fans, packing orders. That gives you an idea of how many of these we're selling. Hey, I want to encourage y'all too. If you're doing something, I know a lot of people think that it's the seller's responsibility to do certain things or make sure you have certain things. But I'm gonna tell you, if you're making something, if you're using somebody's product, it's your responsibility as the person that's making them understand how to use them. We're gonna do videos to show you how well they sub, how well they work, and sometimes even the best ways to use our stuff. But I'm just gonna tell you, we're running into a lot of people, and this one ain't gonna work, I don't think. Running into a lot of people who are trying to do this, but they're expecting us to teach them. Those are not going to be our customers either. And it's because we don't teach classes on this. We did do videos. We have done videos on how to sublimate. Well, we have done videos showing you how we have sublimated them. But the purpose of those videos are not to show you how to do it, but to show you how well it works. Wicked, Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on. And that's a huge difference. That's a huge difference of showing somebody how well something works versus showing somebody how to do something. Huge difference, guys. Let me see. They're putting full pictures, picture logos, scenery. So I'm talking about, I know how they're doing them sublimation wise, but people are doing other transfers on them as well. They're using other transfers, other transfer types. Someone asked about DTF, and we don't do DTF, but someone was talking about wanting to know if DTF fit on these fans. I don't know, because I've never done it, but I heard some people doing it. And that's what I was talking about, Demetrius. But if that's what they're doing, if they're doing it like that, that's cool too. Whatever floats their boat. So this is Debbie out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Order number 14,582. Thank you for your order. Appreciate you. Thanks for the share. So I just wanted to reiterate, guys, and bring back to you, if you are looking to purchase some of these blank fans, if you're looking to purchase blank fans, go ahead and go to our website, which is theblankspot.com. That's THEBLANKSSPOT.com. On the front page, you're going to see where it says fans. Scroll down to that and then make your choice selection. Yeah, it'll stick. I don't doubt that it won't stick, John. My whole question was and is for people who do that or decide to do that. My questioning is, why do you do it? Why do you do it? Because guess what? It's heavier. It's heavier. That was my first question. It makes it a little bit heavier. Maybe not as much, but you know, that was my question. When somebody asked me, I was like, man, that's somebody who either doesn't do sublimation at all, or you know, has some type of, you know, I don't know. They're just determined to do it the way they want to do it. I don't know. But remember, the fan is supposed to be, it's supposed to open up and pop is what the purpose of the fan is. So you put something heavy on there, that may slow down its ability to do that. You know? Hey, Professor, what's going on? So if y'all just jumping on, you want to know what's happening, we are packing up our buy-in orders. That's not gonna work. I'll put it on the big one. Packing up our buy-in orders. We still got I'm on order 585. We got all the way up to 705 on here. So yeah. Yeah, I wonder how it's gonna hold up on the open and close too, man. But you know, John, that's a part of what I say when I say what I say about our business. All we can do is make suggestions. Every transfer has its own process, and there's a purpose for it. Queen Bay out of San Antonio, Queen Bee, excuse me. I'm saying it because it's a business name. Queen Bee out of San Antonio, Texas. She ordered 10. Packing you up, Queen Bee. Love my shirt. We sell this transfer on our website. If you make shirts, you can go and get the screen print transfer right now on our website. But yeah, that was my thing, John. How it's gonna hold up with the opening and closing. We'll find out. We'll find out, especially if people are actually selling them with those types of transfers on them. You know. That's interesting. And I may get a transfer and put it on there and have my wife go clickety clack every day for a week just to see what type of damage it does. I got some old ones hanging around here somewhere, man. If I do it, it's not gonna be because it's, you know, I got some old ones I could try it with. I'm just, you know, I'm not interested to see. Well, I am, but I'm not. I mean, that can work in our favor. It can really work in our favor. If I were to show how a DTF transfer holds up when opening and closing a fan. Remember, all this has to come off. This comes off. And if you're pressing a transfer that's going to sit on top of the fan and you keep on closing it and opening it, closing it and opening, what's going to happen is it should cause that transfer to crack faster. It's not going to work in my favor. Why do you say that? Why do you say it's not going to work in my favor? I don't sell DTF transfers. We sell sublimation transfers. That's a good conversation while we're on here. Do y'all think DTF transfers will hold up better? Well, we know they're not going to hold up better. But how long do you think DTF transfers will hold up on these fans, opening them and closing? We got Joseph out of High Point, North Carolina. Joseph out of High Point, North Carolina. Order number 589. 14,509. Anybody want to comment on that? Anybody want to weigh in on that? Heavenly Creation, Grand Rising. DTF transfers on fans, opening them and closing them. How long do you think they'll last? I'm sure we get some mixed opinions. 10 clacks. 10 clacks. HBCU, how you doing? Some people you can't we're not here to convince anybody of anything, y'all. But some people you just can't you can't tell them. They're kind of stuck on what they want to do. All right, y'all. That's the second box of 100. That's 200 fans that we just packed up. Or about to be 200 fans that we just packed up. That's about to be 200 that we just packed up, y'all. Yes, all this is everything that you're subbing on is white. Absolutely. We do have colored fans. If you guys are interested in the colored fans, we do have colored fans on our website. All you have to do is go to the website. Check us out, theblankspot.com. All right, this is the third case, y'all. Still looking for some colored ones. I know we got at least 2 boxes of colored ones in here. Thanks for the likes. Next up, we on March 31st now, y'all. We're on March 31st right now. Next up, it's Darius out of Centerville, Illinois. Darius ordered 10 fans. We're still packing the buy-ins. We're still packing the buy-ins, guys. It looks like we're gonna get a lot of these out. Majority of these are going out right off today. Order number 14,592. Darius out of Centerville, Illinois. I wonder how many people actually are following us that shop with us. That's something interesting as well. If you're shopping with us, are you following us on our social media? That's like the best way to stay in touch and keep up when we go live and do certain things. That's the best way. Because a lot of people, they lose out because they're not following. Got a couple of yeses over there. I'm going to pack these on here and then okay, I'll bring them over because I'm almost done. So, guys, we're going to open the live up towards the end. This is the end right now. We're going to open the live up for any questions that you may have about these fans. You may be somebody who's thinking about doing fans, but don't know how to get started. Don't know what material you need in order to sublimate them or to put a transfer on them. You got questions, now's the time. I know you do. I know both of y'all do. How you doing? Questions about the fans. These fans are sublimation fans. They are approximately 25 inches wide about 13 inches high. Actually, a little bit more than that, but that's why I say approximately.
14.
We got a lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff. You can hold me in your hand. We got a lot of things going on. Questions about the fan. Does the fabric remove from the press? Hold on. Does it remove from the fan to press? Yes. These come out. So these are what we call pre-assembled fans. They do come off. If you look at the fan, you actually see where it's connected by double-sided tape. If you look right there, it's connected by double-sided tape. That's the back of the fan. It will peel off. I don't know if you can tell. You should be able to. That's a good picture right there. So you have to peel it off in order to actually press it. Okay, you have to peel it off and actually order to press it. Time and temperature. So time and temperature. For our fans, you can find the time and temperature on our website. I am not going to say the time and temperature for obvious reasons. Well, it ain't obvious to everybody, but I'm not going to say the time and temperature because some people may take our time and temperature and try to press their fans that they got from somebody else and then come back and say we did it. So I'm very careful about some of the stuff that I share. But if you go to the website, Paulette, you'll see the time and temperature on the description. You want to know if our 11-inch transfers fit the fans. It depends on how wide the fan is. I mean, how wide the transfer is and how tall. So as far as the height, it's going to fit the height. But depending on how the transfer is made, what I would do is I would just wait until I get the fan. Also, if you see any transfers that you want on our website, it might be a good idea to get those transfers. But you can actually cut something out and kind of put it in the center. That's what I did on one of the colored fans. Grand Rising, Keith, thanks for jumping on. Debbie wants to know. Yeah, so yes, you do remove the fabric, Debbie. How do you print out the design with the 8.5 by 11? I don't know. I don't know. That's a great question, Lindsay. But you may have just been coming on, and you may have been sitting in the back. But we don't teach slicing. We don't teach slicing. But what we do is we have the ability to upload your image. You can upload your image on our website. We can print for you. But we don't teach you how to slice. But I'm sure one of the crafting platforms or crafting coaches can teach you how to do that. Or you can actually do the Google search. But you can upload your design to our website. We can print it for you. And the reason why I want to go a little bit deeper into that, Lindsay, the reason why we don't teach that is because we're not teaching crafting. Okay, there's nothing wrong with learning how to slice it if that's what you want to do. But to me, unless you're doing it specifically for yourself, we run into a lot of business owners as well. Unless you're doing it specifically for yourself, to me, it's just a waste of time. You're going to hear people say, well, you really need to know how to do it. No, you really don't. You really don't. It's time consuming and it can waste your resources, which is your paper and your ink. But there's lots of crafting people out there that's going to be excited to teach you how to do that. You know? But yeah, it's just not a part of our business model. I think my wife gave a class one time, Silhouette Studio, where she showed the class how to do that splicing. That was a while back. She said she'll never do it again. She'll never do it again. And one of the issues I think that she had with it was that the group that she had was computer challenged. They were computer challenged. All right, we got time for a couple more questions. This one's for Lisa. Lisa out of Queens Village, New York. Lisa ordered 20. All right, Lisa. Let me see questions. How do I order the fans? That's a great question. Go to our website. Once you get to our website, on the front page, you're gonna scroll down. You're gonna see fans. You make the choice selection. Just that simple. Just that simple. Of course, ma'am, our transfers will fit our fans. Not a silly question. That's a great question. We over measured our transfers. We gave our transfers some grace. We gave our transfers some bleed. So yes, we do. So that's why we sell our transfers like that with our fans, and we recommend people understand, because there's different types of fans. And I think what's happened is a lot of people are getting fans from several places, and they're thinking, hey, it's a one size fits all. But there's different types of fans. But the fans that we sell, all of our transfers will fit. So Lisa out of Queens Village, she ordered 20 fans. Your order's getting shipped today. Right on time. All right. So where you from? If y'all haven't done so, drop y'all city and state. We're broadcasting out of South Carolina, just outside of Columbia. If you have not done so, drop your city and state. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Got about 5 more minutes. We're answering questions about our fans, about our transfers. Taking questions about our fans and our transfers. Mama Steel, Grand Rising. Lindsay says she out of Burlington, North Carolina. We got Florida. We got Kentucky, Houston, Texas. All right, man. I'm going to give you 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Drop your questions. The next one we got is Janie out of Greenville, South Carolina. Janie out of Greenville, South Carolina. Your order's getting packed. Just want to remind everybody, when we pack your order, when you place your order, you're going to get a confirmation that your order was received. You may want to go to your spam, your promotions, or your junk email, because you may not see that. Or just simply search the blank spot. That's going to give you, again, once we go to ship it, it's going to give you another email confirming the tracking. So it's going to give you another email with the tracking number. What's going on, Shorty? So, we got Janie out of Greenville. So, guys, this is going to conclude the live. I need y'all to do me a favor. Once again, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, it is The Blank Spot. If you are not following us on our Facebook, it is The Blank Spot TBS. If you're not following us on Instagram, it's The Blank Spot. Go to our other platform, TikTok. Follow us there. We over there getting monetized. Comment on our videos. Comment on our posts. Help us to keep on coming on here and giving you content for free. All right, let me see. Do we make custom patches? You got to email us. So if you email us at info@theblankspot.com. Email us. We'll let you know what the requirements are for your custom patches. What's your question? Shalando out of Orlando, Florida. Packing your next. It's the last question over here. Dayton, Ohio. All right, Bridge. What's your question? Let me see. You on your way to YouTube? I think you already subscribed a long time ago, too. Tie-dye handmade. I'm waiting on your question so I can go ahead and log off. Maybe she fell off. So this is what I want to remind you guys of, okay? We get a lot of unhappy people about our products. Not because we're giving bad products, but we get a lot of unhappy people about our prices. Katina, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. About our prices. I want to remind you guys of something. If you don't like our prices, you don't have to shop. If you feel like we're charging too much, you don't have to tell us. Just keep on scrolling. It probably is filtering you. Hold on for a second. Give me 1 second. I just sent you an invite. Yeah, if you think that our prices are too much, we understand that our prices are not for everybody. Give me a second, honey. We understand our prices are not for everybody, and you have every right not to shop with us. Okay, every right. If you think that our prices are too much, you think that we're, it's your prerogative. But we don't need to know that. We're a business just like every other business. If it doesn't agree with you, we understand, and we just ask that you leave a decent comment. But you got to understand something, guys. We're in business to make money. We're not in business to just give things away. So I want y'all to understand that. Yes, ma'am. What's your question?
So I was asking, because I make tie-dye shirts. So instead of me going on and putting the print on the shirt, should I go on and let people pick the print that they want instead of having all these shirts with all these print on here, and then sometimes they might not go, whatever. So I was asking.
Is that so? I guess I was prepared for a fan question. So
no, not the question.
Oh, okay. So you sell tie-dye shirts. Mm-hmm. Do you have a website?
I have a website.
Okay. So you got a couple of options. Do you do custom tie-dye?
Yes, I do.
Why?
You said why I do custom?
Yes, ma'am.
I do custom because some people want certain colors.
Okay. So if you give somebody, I've learned this in my experience. If you give somebody too much to choose from, they won't choose anything.
Okay.
So if you make, let's say, 10 different colors, 10 different arrays of tie-dye patterns, right? And you give them that to choose from, that might go a little bit smoother than what you're asking right now.
Okay.
Then if you do a custom or a personalization, that will be understood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you gotta, your menu, similar to what we do with our fans, we have pre-designs already. Mm-hmm. People can pick their designs. If they don't like our designs, they have the ability to upload so we can print their own designs.
Okay. I get you saying that. So what I was saying, like, I was going to pick their own DTL or pick their own screen print to put on the shirt instead of me already going on and put it on there.
No, absolutely, yeah. It defeats the purpose of having a website where people can actually go to a menu and choose, and you're pre-designing shirts or pre-making shirts, and those shirts are not going to sell unless you go into an event,
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but I did a lot of shirts that have screen print and DCF on there, and I advertise them live, but some of them are just sitting there. I guess because some of them don't like what, I guess you say don't like it, or maybe some of them different you do
well, let me bring this to your attention as well. And I'm gonna ask you this question. I asked my wife already. This for everybody else out there. How many custom fitted dresses do you have in your closet? How many custom pieces of furniture do you have in your house?
Well,
I'm being so people they will go to Walmart and get something off the rack. They'll go to the car dealership and get something off the lot. But then when it comes to what we're doing, they want to customize it. So you gotta make it to where you kind of drive people to what you want them to see.
And I don't really advertise stuff much anyway. I just started because people would ask me because they want certain colors on their shirt. But
yeah, they're gonna ask though.
I really don't advertise like
do
that.
Do you like doing custom?
It's okay, but
so
I like to experiment myself.
So watch this. So watch this. I don't like doing custom. So drive the price up. And if they want it, they'll pay for it.
Well, thank you for your help.
Yes, ma'am. So, guys, once again, my thing is this. Everybody's not going to be your customer. We realize that. Everybody's not going to like what we do. We realize that. Please remember that we're in business to make money and that we're not in business to give stuff away. If you're looking for that company to give stuff away, there's lots of freebies out there. I would definitely recommend that you go look for those. There's lots of people who are looking to give things away. We're not looking to give anything else away. We've given enough. We've given a lot. If you like what you see and you want to shop with us, by all means, go to our website, theblankspot.com. That's THEBLANKSSPOT.com. And if you don't, it's your prerogative. But I promise you, we're not missing the people that's not shopping with us. I just thought I'd say that. Like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. I will see everybody at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.